Hello guys. Well, by now you know me. I've been teaching you for a while now. So today we are done with the basic algebra stuff. Okay. Now we are doing geometry. Okay. The first thing we are going to look at is a little bit of definitions. Okay. So definition first. Okay. So the first thing is Euclid. Okay. Let's talk about the objective. Our objective is to identify, okay, model and name points, lines and planes, okay? So also know what is a collinear and coplanar points, okay? And then intersecting lines, and in space. So what I want you to do is that I'll be putting this as a link, the note as a link in Canvas, okay? Anytime you go to the announcement, the notes will be a link, okay? Watch it out and read it on your own, okay? So Euclid was known as the father of geometry, okay? He compiled a lot of geometry and his time into 13 books called the Elements. So this is it, the Element, and this book are still the basis of geometry today. So Euclid, this guy over here, is the father of geometry, okay? So the terms we are going to define are these, okay? Number one, we want to know what is a point. Number two, we want to know what is a plane. And number three, we want to know about plane. So a point, okay? Points are just dots that we make, okay? Just these two dots are called points, okay? And we represent them by capital letters. So this is telling you that we represent points by capital letters. Okay? The fact, points has no length, no width, and no height. Okay? Points have no height, no width, and no length. Okay? And the symbols can be A or B. Now let's see what is a line. Okay? A line stands from one point to the other. Okay, that's the difference between a line and a point is just a dot. A line starts from one point to the other. We also represent them by the capital letters or lowercase letter, okay? And they has length. So a line has a length, okay? It has no height or no width, okay? And then, so AB, we can name it at line M, okay? So the line here is called line M. So we name it here. So you see that it's called line N and then the AB. Okay, so one point to the other. Then plane. Okay, the difference. So you see this is a plane here. This figure is a plane here. It represented by capital letters. Okay, and three collinear points. Okay, capital letters and three collinear points. So these points over here are called collinear. Okay, are called non-collinear point, okay? So for a plane, the plane has a length, okay? So you see that we have length, okay? It has length, it has the width, but it has no height, okay? Then we name it plane S, Y, Z. We are naming it by the point X, Y, Z, okay? Okay, so these are just definitions, okay? It's there, read them on your own, okay, and get to understand it. Okay. Now the next thing we are doing is collinear. What is a collinear point? Okay. So collinear point are point which lies on the same line. Okay. Collinear points are points which lie on the same line. Okay. So if I have a line, okay, if I have a line, maybe this line, and I have these points on the same line, they are called collinear. What about coplanar? Coplanar are points which lie in the same plane. So coplanar are points which lie on the same plane, okay? This is what I'm calling a plane, okay? Coplanar. So coplanar is points which lie on the same plane. Remember, if you can't see what I'm doing or can't read, please, you can go to the link. I'll put it there for you nicely. Make sure you read it, okay? We're good. So, next thing. The next thing we want to look at, we want to define some terms. We want to define what is a line segment, what is a ray, and opposite rays, okay? Two endpoints and all the point between the endpoint. So a line segment are just two endpoints and all the point between. So this is a line segment, two endpoints, okay? And all the point between that, okay? And then this line segment is also named HL, okay? What is a ray? A ray is one endpoint and all the points on the line that are on one side. So you notice that this point and this is going this way and it's called a ray. So it has an arrow here, okay? It means that it's going forever. Then we have opposite ray. So the two collinear rays with the same endpoint. So what? YZ, okay, Y and Z, and then YX, okay, are opposite rays because one is going that way and the other is going the other way, okay? So, for example, so these are examples. Give two other names for line LY and plane X. Okay? So we want to give two other names for line L, so LY. Okay? We can say that that line, okay, that line is ML. So ML is one of the lines. Look at this. M and L is here. Or we can say MY. Okay. Notice that this point is M. Okay. So we want to name 3 points that are collinear. Okay. The points that are collinear because they are on the same line is these three, L, M, Y. Okay. Name 4 points that are coplanars. Okay. So 4 points that are coplanars are L here, M there, Y there, and this. Okay. So remember, I'll put the notes there. If you don't understand what I'm doing, read it. Okay. Okay. Now we want to give another name for LN. Okay. L and N. So it's like we are naming the line from here to here. We can also name it from there to there. That's all they want to say. Name all the rays with endpoints. Okay, that is another example. The rays with endpoint is PO. Okay, that is a ray. See that? What about PN? PN is also a ray here. That PL is also a ray, and then PG is also. Then name 2 pair of opposite rays. Okay, you notice that the opposite ray will be PO, and then the line here which is PG. Okay, so here PO and PG, and this is PN. PN and PL are also on the opposite side. Okay. Right. One more thing and then we go. So now, example. We want to sketch 2 intersecting lines A and B that lies in the plane. So we just sketch 2 intersection lines. So when 2 lines meet, we call them intersect. Okay. Sketch line that intersect plane T in only 1 point. Okay, so if there's a point here, this line intersects it at only 1 point. Okay. All right. Basically, these are examples. Look at this example. Sketch plane X that contains PQ and a point B, not on PQ. So you just draw a line PQ and then another point B. Okay, that's pretty much easy. Now sketch 2 intersecting planes. So this is one plane intersecting the other plane. Okay. So name 2 planes that contain QP. Okay. So we are naming 2 planes that contain QP. Okay. So the planes that contains PQ, QP is this plane. So the plane is this one, and QP. Okay, you can name the rest of them. Okay, so basically these are just example. Name two parallel lines. Okay, we know what is a parallel line. Okay, if a line is this way, we call them parallel lines. So looking at this plane, we have PQN. Look at PQN. Okay, and then PQ. So this line NQ and MP, okay, are parallel planes actually. So these are parallel planes. Okay, name the different planes that contains LX. We did that already. So closure. Why are point lines and planes undefined? Okay, why are points? So this is what you have to think about. Why are they undefined? Okay, why are points, planes undefined? Okay, this video is taking longer than I think, so we might have to do another one on Tuesday. Okay, I hope you are enjoying yourself. All the best. Okay, if you haven't taken the exam yet, please take the exam. Okay, I'm giving full credit to those who are taking the exam. If you are not working, please work. Okay, bye.